Stir-fry basics, heat, oil, timing. If your stir-fry turns watery, greasy, or bland, it's not your ingredients. It's not the soy sauce. It's not even your wok. It's heat, oil, and timing. Today, I'm going to show you the 3 fundamentals behind every successful Chinese stir-fry. Once you understand these, you won't need to follow recipes step by step anymore. You'll be able to open your fridge and create with confidence. Let's start with the most important element, heat. Stir-fry is fast cooking over high heat. But high heat doesn't mean maximum heat all the time. It means controlled, properly prepared heat. Always preheat your pan before adding oil. If you pour oil into a cold pan and then turn on the heat, the ingredients warm up slowly and start releasing moisture. That's when vegetables steam instead of stir-fry. And that's how you end up with soggy texture. Right now, I just washed this pan, and there's still a little water left inside. That's actually helpful. There's no need to pat it dry. Turn on the heat first and let the pan dry naturally. As the water evaporates, the pan is heating at the same time. Once the water is completely gone and the surface is dry, your pan is hot, and now it's ready for oil. High heat does 3 things. It evaporates surface moisture quickly. It prevents steaming, and it creates the light browning, that subtle flavor people often call wok aroma. If your pan isn't hot enough, your vegetables will steam in their own liquid. And once they start steaming, you can't reverse it. Heat is the foundation. Now that the pan is hot, we add oil. Oil always goes into a hot pan, not the other way around. I'll add just enough to lightly coat the surface, then swirl it around. Oil has 3 jobs in stir-fry. First, it prevents sticking. Second, it transfers heat evenly. Third, it carries flavor, especially aromatics like garlic and ginger. Too little oil, and your food sticks or burns. Too much oil, and your dish becomes heavy and greasy. You're not deep frying. You're lightly coating. Stir-fry is fast, very fast. If you're thinking while cooking, you're already behind. That's why prep matters. Everything should be cut and ready before the heat goes on. Here's the basic order. Aromatics first. Garlic, ginger, scallions. Just 10 to 15 seconds until fragrant. Don't let garlic brown. It turns bitter quickly. Next, protein. Spread it out and let it sear before stirring. Then, hard vegetables, like carrots or broccoli stems. Soft vegetables go in later. Sauce always goes in last. It contains liquid. Add it too early, and you'll steam instead of stir-fry. When added at the end, it reduces quickly and lightly coats. Let me show you a quick demonstration. My pan is hot. Oil goes in. Swirl. Aromatics in. Stir briefly, just until fragrant. Notice the sound. That sizzle means moisture is evaporating immediately. Now add the meat. Keep stirring until it turns color. Add the celery. I'm tossing continuously, so it cooks evenly. Salt goes in near the end, not at the beginning. If you salt too early, vegetables release water too fast. After about 2 to 3 minutes, it's tender, but still slightly crisp. That's the goal. Cooked, but alive. Turn off the heat. Done. Stir-fry isn't about complicated sauces. It isn't about owning a perfect wok. It's about understanding heat, controlling oil, and respecting timing. When your pan is hot, your oil is balanced, and your ingredients are added in the right order. Everything works. Once you master these 3 fundamentals, you don't need to memorize recipes. You can stir-fry vegetables, tofu, shrimp, beef, anything. If this helped you understand stir-fry more clearly, stay with this series. We're building real cooking skills, one foundation at a time.